First tip on converting someone, don't hide, grow some balls. What? Is he talking about his mask? Because I can understand if someone doesn't want their identity on the internet. He's got his reasons. What does it matter? Sure, we can't see the help in his face, but there's all of us here. You know, we don't need more proof. You shouldn't shouldn't have attacked Tristan to begin with. Well, he's been doing it for weeks, and Tristan wanted to have him on. So what happened? Just saw the fight. Okay, interesting. E ego to egoic mess on the host's part. Is this the goji berry under his Halloween sock? Just catching the end of this. How did this go to shit so bad? It started out that way. Uh, should have just watched Sean Baker before work. At least he'd actually make some points. Instead of insulting his guest, his reputation is destroyed. Okay, I'd like to stop right there. Where do I begin, man? It it should work that way, but it doesn't. Not in Trump world, and not on the internet. Vegetable Police's reputation should have been destroyed back a while back when he was denying the Holocaust and then making videos about black people. And how about the drinking of turpentine? Should have done it. Which reminds me of the guy drinking his piss. All this doesn't matter because the more we talk about these people, the more popular they get, just because people are going to watch what they hear. Monkey see, monkey do. No such thing as bad publicity. And then there was a year and a half ago, yeah, Tana Mojo, famous vegan. She got I just remembered here that I'm touching the cam, the webcam holder here. I'm moving it all the time, and that's what was causing those sounds. I have to avoid movement of the camera because it makes some clicking sound every time. So I figured that out. So it should be fine now. And I've decided I'm keeping this camera. It's working just fine. Pro camera. It's not the problem. Okay, Tana. She got, let's say she got torpedoed. I don't know what to call it, by some really popular YouTuber. Just got exposed as racist. Showed old footage of her using the N-word, hard R, and just did a huge number on her. And then she was in this live video crying for half hour about all her fans are going to leave. And she's reeling Why did this guy do this to me? I knew all along that, you know, she's not ruined. And she might even know. But this is only going to help her. It could look as bad as you want it to. I mean, most of her fans will stick around. Sure, thousands are going to unsubscribe. But she's got 2 million people. Hardly made a dent. And then all that publicity just causes a rebound effect. So, you know, people never cared that this Primal Edge guy was bald. They never cared that he's a jerk or he's got no science. They don't care about that. On YouTube, it's all about personality and what people want to watch. They didn't care before, and they're not going to care about this. Matter of fact, there's this cognitive dissonance. When you're a fanboy, you will see something like this, and you'll have a whole different vision, whole different take on what happened. Matter of fact, you can just blame this faceless vegan here for all that happened. And they will do that, yeah. Yeah. Now look, Trump, you know, there was an old president who came up with the term, the buck stops here. What he meant, might not know what that term means these days. It means responsibility stops with the presidency. I am responsible. And now Trump's the president. He says, everybody else is responsible except for me. Because I am a narcissist. Narcissists never see blame with themselves. They're incapable, as a matter of fact. They think it can't possibly be because of me, because, well, I'm me. You know, everything's okay here. That's the way their minds work. And there should, to quote Trump, there should be a test. You should have to pass a test to be president. Well, if you would have to pass a test to be president, they'd be IQ tests, psychological tests, temperament, stuff like that. And yeah, you wouldn't be president because he wouldn't have passed his own fucking tests. But that's what he does. He he says the most false things. He flips them around, flips them out to everybody else. Let's read some more comments here. They're pretty interesting comments. His reputation is destroyed. Oh, it doesn't work that way. FootSoldier, stop pretending to be vegan gains. You need energy from LDL because you have less carbs, moron. Oh, that's their excuse for why LDL's. See, they can always pull crap like that, and their followers will just buy into it. 75% of people that have heart attacks have high cholesterol and eat a lot of fat. That kind of statistic, you just can't get around that one. But over on their world, in their circles, they just don't bring it up. Of course not. And they ban people who do. Why? Have no high cholesterol. Wait, the person said they have no high cholesterol. That's false. So he blames inflammation and calcium. But almost, more than 75% of heart attack victims eat a high-fat, high-meat diet. It's just not a coincidence. Just answer. Your face, show your face, dude. It's disrespectful. How can you see genuine? Yep, that's a ad hominem attack there. He's never shown his face, but he was invited on this show, knowing he'd be wearing a mask. So fuck up. He doesn't realize how stupid his questions are. I don't know who that's referring to. Ah. Why does he hide his face? Is that butt ugly? It was fun. Here's someone saying, vegan FootSoldier will be the next mass shooter. Well, who's he gonna shoot? Still bumping into the wire. This wire's all over the place. Okay. Okay, that's better. Okay. Next comment. Rest in peace. That's wishful thinking. What? It won't happen. Oh, next mass shooter. Well, just because of the mask thing. No, he just doesn't want his identity on the internet. But most of the shooters had a social media presence, and they put it all out there. You look really bad right now, Tristan. Unsubbed. Was it that bad, or did I miss something? I'd like to see what happened if I missed anything. But I thought it was pretty bad, but then I always think he's pretty bad. Yeah, we wanted to see this interview, and it was ruined. And then he ended the interview. It hardly got started. By the way, why FootSoldier on Primal Edge? So I could add to that. The jerk ended the stream. Okay, back to the comments. Let's see, this is good stuff. Tristan, please. Bummer. No, keep going. Well, that was interesting. That was not fun. Another screen cap here. That's all I got. Okay. Not fun. LOL. Just wow. Double wow. Rest in pieces. Okay, that's the end of the comments. 300 people were watching. Oh, remember what I said? That only a small fraction of your subs on viewers would be watching a live stream because of the timing, you know. And see right here, 300 people out of 100,000 subs he has. $100,000 people subbed to this guy. Why? Why? Oh, I'm forgetting. Gotta eat. See, my hunger is so vague. They say that carbs give you crazy hunger. Well, that did happen when I first went vegan. Yeah. Oh, I was overeating like crazy. I never gained any weight. But it's so vague now after eating so well for so long that sometimes I forget to eat. Okay, now I will refresh this page. See what happens. Sorry about that. You want to eat the white parts. Vitamin P. Yep. That's no joke. That's not a joke about that piss drinker. No one ever talks about vitamin P. There you go. There's another screen capture to get. He removed 2 videos. Both of his videos today. When I end this broadcast, I got a good idea for changing the title of this video. Yeah, I do that a lot with the live videos. Once it's over, I know how to title it. And oftentimes it's pretty fun, pretty funny. Well, I came up with a good title last night. Yeah, that video's coming. That's going to be a good one. Yep. They're going to click on that. So, what should we do next here? We've reached an ending here. A terrible quick weight loss strategy. Keto. That's true. But you know, he's doing that clickbait thing where he says something he doesn't believe. Wait a minute, that doesn't look like one of those live videos. It's only 20 minutes. Gotta feel sorry for his wife. Yeah, that's that type of man. Yep. I've warned women before. Beware of that type. Sure, you want to date them. Fuck them. But you don't want to marry them. Nope, nope, nope. Bald, beard, wife beater shirt. So, oh, my own comments. Forgotten about those. Let's see here. Hail Gary. Anator is here. What the heck? That's a strange comment there. Dexter is a compassionate serial killer. Looks like you're in a red state, Gary. Why do you say that? Yeah, why would you say that? Hmm. You used a sub bot. If I did, I'd have a lot more subs. They're just really low compared with other people. What I don't, what I question is the high subs of other people. How do they get all those subs? But FootSoldier, he only has like 7,000, and you would think he had more, but maybe he's just not cheating. The two of us are not cheating. It's those people with like 1 million, like Dr. Berg. He's got to be cheating somewhere. How does someone like him have 2 million subs? That's 20 times Primal Edge guy. I think he's been on longer. Hmm. Did you know he uses a sub bot? Oh, I I think a lot of people probably did that in the old days before YouTube cracked down on it. Durian Rider used to talk about it a lot, and I thought to myself back then, he probably has too, because he sure knows a lot about it. Yeah. So I just never did that. Hmm. See here, but you can't go about the live number. You want to look back about a week or so to see the numbers. Yeah, his numbers are pretty low. That's because his channel is kind of boring. People just stop watching. Don't use a sub bot to get your subs naturally. Right. But it probably helps in some way. My friend found him on it and told me to check him out. My friend found him. My friend found him on and told me to check. Hmm. I love red potatoes. Grow all my own. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's easy to grow potatoes. When you have one that's sprouting, just stick it in the ground. I've done that. Yeah, in multiple climates. Yeah. How do you know that? Is Vegetable Police his sub bot? What? My friend uses one and told me about this vegan guy. We are live. People are forgiving. Yep. When they are dogmatic. Mhm. But you know where people were not forgiving or gave the benefit of the doubt. What's really weird is with Dorian Rider, it's like almost everyone just turned on him. And just because people were making videos accusing him of stuff, I don't think I'll ever understand that. Once an audience is drawn to her for whatever reason, Tana, yep, there will be those who choose to sub, regardless of some insult, she said. Yep. The world is upside down. Yep. Gary in 2020. Yeah, that should be an interesting year for me. You are so stupid. Stop your leg. Why are you so stupid? Stop talk. Hmm. What happened? Oh, yeah. For those of you just joining, something happened, but we don't know what. From from the comments section, it appears that Primal Edge and FootSoldier were arguing. They just never really got into a normal debate. They, their personalities clashed. And then it appears that Tristan said he's just going to end the interview. Yeah, that's too bad. Sort of. Nah. Because on the one hand, anyway, he ended it. And I got the proof right here. So on the one hand, you might think, wouldn't it have been interesting to see those two have a debate? Well, we thought that about vegan gains too. That could be interesting to finally have people from both sides talking back and forth. But it just never works out very well, does it? It's not very interesting. And this one wasn't going to be good either, which is the reason it crashed. You know, FootSoldier, you know, he does not pussyfoot around. He tells it like it is, and he's Australian too. And you know what that means? It means he doesn't hold back with the hostility. Actually, a lot of people may not know this. Let me check something. Wait. Oh, okay, okay. Please use a key frame frequency not being sent fast enough. I got to make some adjustment here. Make sure my stream doesn't get cut off. Okay, back to Durian Rider. You may not know this. This was way back, like 2010. And that was before anyone did any interviews, debates. Yeah. Even collabs were not a common thing back then. And people said that, oh, Durian Rider, I always used to say, come at me, bro, debate me. He challenged everybody to a debate. By the way, I've also done that. I will debate anyone. I will stand up to anyone, anybody. Even people smarter than me, with education, formal education, I'll be able to hold my own. No one has ever taken my challenge. So Durian Rider had this challenge. And people, meat eaters, anti-vegans would say that, oh my God, no one will debate you, not because you're right, but no one will debate you because you're such an ass. And you would just be an asshole, just attack the person. But I don't think so, because I see a different side of Durian Rider for some reason, Some people don't see it, but I was right, because a few months later or so, one person accepted the challenge to debate Durian Rider on his, I guess, podcast. So it was just audio. And this happened. The two of them had a debate. It was about an hour. And I was correct. I forget, this guy's name was something like Robert or Richard. It's been so long. But I was right that Durian Rider was not a jerk. He just has that persona in his videos, and it's entertaining. And you're going to be different when you're alone. But when he did talk with another person for a big audience to hear, he was perfectly polite. And people were surprised, but I wasn't. And what was interesting is the other guy was getting frustrated a lot. Wait a second here. Now I'm remembering parts of this interview. I always meant to make a video about this too. I can get this audio. It's somewhere. I think I have some notes on where to find that. Just one of the many ideas I never had time to do. So there was a moderator. Yeah, that would be nice to have a moderator. And then the moderator, I guess, moderated what was happening and maybe asked the questions. And then Durian Rider and Richard, would take turns. Maybe there would be some rebuttal. And anyway, I won't give away any more. I'll get that clip. get the. It's just one more thing to do, though. So where were we? We finished the comments. Oh yeah. So it was clear that the two of them have these strong personalities and really, I guess, hate each other. So it wasn't gonna happen. How long have I been on? Okay, 35 minutes. I don't want to go much longer. So let's check out a little Primal Edge, his last video. That will wrap things up with that. But before that, I want to do a little commercial. That I've got 700 videos, and they're really good. The audio video quality isn't that good, but if you get some headphones, it's going to be worth it, because I make super entertaining videos. I'm just a real creative person, and I've done some great stuff and gone through many different phases. I went through a During Rider phase, and then I went through a Life Regenerator phase, Dr. Oz phase, and then I got into stuff like conspiracies, and relating them. So, yeah, relating all sorts of stuff to veganism in genius ways. So if you look at my video list now, you see mostly vegetable fillets. But I'm trying to do other videos too. Got a lot of ideas. That Dr. Berg video, you got to see that. And the Carnivation video, that really should go viral. Coming up, I've got a very unusual video. Yeah. And coming up, I have that big video. I'm finally going to do this. But I'm always concerned that it's not the right time to do it. That people just won't watch it. I need a subscriber base of initial views in order to get this video up at higher levels. Otherwise, it'll just sit there. This is a video that needs to get out because it's a message. It's a warning. It's sad in this world that you can have information that's important, but you can't get it out. And then comes the internet. Ooh, a totally different opportunity to get the word out. But now it's just saturated, and we're stuck with a set group of people who now just dominate the internet waves. There's Berg over there. Oh, look, related channels over here. Yeah, look at these related channels off to the side. Dr. Berg, vegetable police, gave up 10 years of veganism so he could eat as much meat as possible. Snake diet. Keto Connect. It's like a horror movie. Nothing can stop it. Ah. Okay, now we'll check out his recent video here. Just a little bit of it. When you watch a YouTuber that you disagree with, like I'm doing here, don't watch very much of his video. That will create a low audience retention, which will hurt the video. Yep. It will lower the audience retention.
Are vegans healthy? Are vegetarians healthy? French fries and beer are vegan, so you tell me. But seriously, the easy part for most of my clients who go vegan or vegetarian is cutting.
Yeah, but seriously, I saw this ad and it's okay. Yeah, it's not a pro-meat ad, but you still don't want to click on it here. You don't want to click on ads that are on channels that you don't want to support. That's all I can say. Yeah, look that up. Google that. About what you don't know about the truth about YouTube ads.
Been duped. For years we've been marketed.
Okay, let's go back. So he's gonna pretend to be the all-knowing guru god. Knows all. Look at my bald, wise head. He refuses to grow his hair out to prove to us vegans, you vegan fuckers. That's what he says. I'm not growing my hair for you. I'm not going to take the. I'm not going to be. He used the term gaslight. I'm not going to be gaslighted by you fucking vegans. Oh, fuck you. You are such an asshole. That's not even what the term means. He's the one who's gaslighting. He's blaming us and saying he's the victim here.
A quick fat loss, quick weight loss, quick fix diet. We've been duped.
Well, yeah, he's right about that. And there are other people. The weight loss industry is duping us, not just this guy. But he is about to dupe you right now.
For years we've been marketed nonsense.
Marketing, media, bad, and it's all true. But when people like this guy and Trump do that, they're using it as a sort of straw man attack. It's a disingenuous attack. And that makes the viewers more likely to believe him. Oh yeah, he knows what he's talking about. He's right.
We've been told, take this magic pill. We've been told, here's the magic rule for your diet. Eat 30 bananas a day. Eat one time a day. Eat every other day. Eat within 8 hours in the day. Eat only meat. Simple rules like this aren't necessarily the magic pills that we've been told that they are.
I have to agree with that one. Yeah. And you know, all those terms are meant to be simple on purpose. I was talking about this the other day. people like simplicity. That's the reason I knew all along. Oh, as a matter of fact, a lot of people may not know that 30 bananas a day, if you weren't there at the beginning of this diet, you may not realize that Harling Freely never meant for it to mean or imply that you should eat a banana diet, or mostly bananas, or even 30 bananas a day. It's like a catchphrase. Sounds catchy. What it actually is referring to is calories. That's actually true. They have explained this way back when it first started, that what's meant by it is 30 bananas. Wait, 30 bananas worth of calories a day, which is 3,000, which is the exact number they recommended back then. Of course, you saw them eating papaya, dates, and other stuff. And of course, then came the rice. And yeah, it's not just that they want to dupe you. It's that they know that that's what people want. They want a catchphrase. But they're not saying you can't eat other stuff, of course. But take the carnivore diet. It's doing the same thing. The carnivore diet says you have to eat all meat. You can't eat fiber. Fiber will mess this diet up. This would be this would be the most restrictive diet there is. And look at how people gravitate towards it. My diet's not so simple. It's pretty flexible. And do you ever hear people bringing up the carburetor diet?
If you're looking to lose weight, if we're looking to change our lifestyle, if we're looking to change our body, we have to understand that the habits we curate, both consciously and the habits that are curated unconsciously for us, form the body that we live in. Our environment, the light cycles around us, the foods we choose to eat, the timing of our...
Pause. So, so they say that FootSoldier is trying to be Vegan Gains. I think Primal Edge guy is trying to be Life Regenerator. Let's see if he says anything. Sometimes it takes Dan 7 minutes before he really gets into the video.
Our meals all influence the hormonal state of our body, our hunger levels, our insulin levels, our blood glucose levels. And the habits we're engaged in every day are what make our body. And it goes beyond just simple dietary rules like...
He's leaving out genetics.
restrict carbohydrate. There are other factors. But even...
Yeah, it's not just about restricting those damn carbohydrates. It reminds me, pull out my mango.
just zooming in on the dietary aspect of fat loss, ignoring the psychological aspects, the environmental aspects, just looking at diet. We can't be looking at a ketogenic diet as a simple, quick fix.
Right?
If you try to do any diet for a month or so and think you can lose 10 pounds and then go right back into the lifestyle that you were living,
Yeah.
into the way that you were eating before and eat whatever you want, if you think that that's going to maintain the results for you, you've been duped. We have to understand the psychological tendency for us to want the easy route. This tendency, this weakness in our psychology is constantly being marketed to. And we need to understand that what's important is not just a quick fix. It's not a magic pill. It's a holistic lifestyle approach that we need to take for maintaining blood glucose levels stable, keeping blood sugar.
Oh. See, he's buying into that myth. See, this is the new rhetoric that's out there. These hucksters take this new science and then they modify it a little bit to make it look like their diet is the way to go. Weight loss is not about your blood glucose levels. My levels are always going up and down. I'm spiking all over the place, as you can see by my diet. But at 50 years old, I just can't put on any fat. I eat when I want, as much as I want. I was eating bananas in the middle of the night last night. It helps me sleep. When I say that, some people say, how could it do that? Wouldn't it keep you up? Blood sugar. That's another myth. Sugar does not make you wired. It doesn't just force energy into your muscles. There's already energy in your muscles called stored glucose. Glycogen. The energy is always there, but it doesn't force you to be energetic. It doesn't force you to use the energy. And there's no sugar high. That's a myth. I made a video about that. Whenever people talk about, oh, kids eat a lot of junk and candy, they get hyper. And the example is I was at a party. Why? Kids eat junky diet every day. But it's the party that made them hyper. Back to the bullshit.
Sugar stable, maintaining low insulin, right? Insulin sensitivity, which allows us to have low hunger, high levels of satiety, assuming we're getting sufficient protein and not.
Wow, he's exactly the same as the others. Notice all these, the the low fat crowd. They don't have arguments with each other. Vegans, we have nothing but arguments with each other. That's because we're not a cult. We really care and have our own opinions.
Not starving ourselves calorically to stress the system out too much.
All right. One more thing here. Yeah, same old crap. You know, eat this way and it turns off your hunger because the body doesn't want it. And that's the reason these people aren't fat, because they're not eating much. They don't have hunger. You're done. Okay. Let's get to 1,000 videos, Gary. Hail to Gary. I'd like to see some more Dr. Oz vids. But they don't seem to be doing well. I think just like Vegetable Police, Dr. Oz seems to be old news. He's been around for so long. And people, it's like everyone on the internet knows he's a scammer and just a fool. Yet he still has this hit TV show. I don't get it. It's this Berg guy. Berg needs to be taken down. There's so much fresh material there. Yeah. Dr. Ozzy, yes, I'd like to see more. Is there any gigs around here? Is there any gigs around here? He bores me. Oh yeah, Annie, I think you're new to my channel. If you want to see Dr. Oz not boring, then you need to watch my videos about him. I could take almost anybody and make them more interesting. Funnier, crazier. I'll put up a playlist, my Dr. Oz playlist, right here. Okay, I gotta wrap it up. Thanks for watching. It's been a fun chat.